Hello everybody, Excalibur here, and welcome to a new series. This is Pool of Radiance by SSI from back in 1998. Yep, no, 1988. Yeah, 88, back in the 80s. This is one of my favorite all-time role-playing games. So, I want to do a retro series, and, well, guess what? Here is the retro series. The audio doesn't work in the DOS box version of the game for some odd reason. I'll have to figure that out for next time, but right now we're just going to figure out how we're going to play. So this time we're going to be playing through creating characters, starting the game off. It is a little bit slow because, well, it's an old DOS game running in DOS box, but for the most part it should be no problem at all. So this actually has a wonderful copy protection scheme called a code wheel, and let me just drag that over here. There we go. We've got this code wheel here, and what we have to do is match this Espruar rune and this Dethic rune and read that path. So if we look here, we'll find that Espruar rune, the circle with the S on it, is like right around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. And then the Dethic rune is right there. So we're going to make sure that it's on that. Let me make the screen larger. There we go. I'm just scrolling down. And what I'm doing is scrolling down until this matches up with this. I already know the answer. Should be Temple. T-E-M-P-L-E. So all the passwords and stuff are 6 characters long. And you follow one of these paths, either the dashed path, the dotted path, or the dot dash path. So we look here. There's the Espruar rune and the Dethic rune, and here's the dot dash path, and it says T-E-M-P-L-E. Let's move that out of the way, and we come back in here and type in T-E-M-P-L-E. There we are. Now we're in the creation screen. Now, the thing with this type of game is you don't have any, you have to make all of your characters to start with. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that really quick. So we're going to create a character. We're going to create first a human. So you should normally cursor around, but it's not doing it. Alright. Let me try clicking with the mouse. Nope. Page up, page down. How about the cursor keys with numlock off? There we go. End and home. Let's try here. Alright, end and home it is. This is one of the big pet peeves of me from a long time ago. They use non-standard key mapping. Every single system back in the day, except for maybe the Super Nintendo, had cursor keys. Oh, let me just check my. Nope, the controller doesn't work. DOSBox did recognize that I had a controller, but it didn't do anything about it. Yeah, oh well. So we hit enter, and we're going to say male. He's going to be a fighter. This was back in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, the first edition, where there was very limited classes, and multi-classing was weird, and it had the THAC0, the 2-hit armor class 0. And we're going to go down to chaotic good, because that's me. Insert disc 3 and drive C. Okay, I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It turns out that there's some config file issues that were going on. If back there you saw the insert disk 3 into C error, this is running from hard drive, so you don't need to mess with floppy drives. Hang on just a second. I'm going to make sure that this is all nice and there, in the right place. there's just a little wiggy thing with the config that I fixed, and also I got rid of the code reel requirement. It's a cool piece of copyright protection, and I might use it for games for the fun of it. But in any case, it looks like I've just got a tweet with my new phone. Anyway, we are now ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our stats. We want a high strength for our fighter, not a high intelligence. So I don't want to keep this. I'm going to say no. And that I'm going to keep, because 18 is a good strength. 18 100 is better, but 1819 is pretty good. We use intelligence. He's got a high wisdom, high dex, high constitution, and a good charisma, so that's fine. So you see his armor class is 9. That's because his dexterity is at 15. I believe you get -1 to your armor class at 15. To hit armor class 0, you get a +1 from the strength. I believe it's +1 or something like that. And it goes down. Encumbrance, movement, all this stuff. Everything's fine. And yes, we're going to keep this character. Character name, we're going to call him Exalibur. And I think it's a 6-character limit, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to change the head. Let's change the head. Yeah, it's some really crappy artwork. But we'll go ahead and not give him a female elven head. There we go. We'll keep that. And the body. There we go. I like that. And we'll keep that. So we're going to keep the default parts, color 1, color 2, or size. Yeah, you can go small or you can go large. So you can change them into a dwarf or whatever. We're going to keep that. Color 1. Let's see here. We're going to go with the body. I want that to be something else. Let's see here. Next. If any game needed a remake, it is Pool of Radiance. And we're going to exit that, and we're going to say color 2, body, and we're going to go next. Next. There we go. We're going to keep that. Exit and exit. So is this icon okay? Yes. We're going to create another character, and I want this to be an elf, female, and she is going to be a fighter magic user. No, fighter thief? Fighter magic user thief. There we go. And she is going to be neutral good. Okay. We want a high intelligence. We don't want to keep that. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. We'll keep that, yeah. Aramel. That's a name that just popped in the head. And we're going to change that to the female. Where is the... There's a nice female head. There we go. And the body, we're going to change to some, yeah, burly man body. Yeah. Ooh. These are some sexy things in here. So let's go back to the one with the dagger. Ah, and I passed it up. There we go. We'll keep that. It's Aramella. We're going to change the body to previous. We want it to be as black as we can get it. Let's see if we can. Oh, next. There we go. Keep. We're going to exit and color 2 and body. Go previous. There we go. Keep. And let's see. Oh, leg. Next. Previous. There we go. Keep. let's try the face next. Okay, we want to keep it flesh tone. Are we going to get to flesh tone again? That's the question. Now we'll just exit. There we go. Let's check the weapon. Next. Exit. We're not going to keep that. Arm, we want black. There we go. We want previous. There we go. Keep. Exit. And then color 2. We want leg. Nope. Color 1. We want leg to be black. Keep. And arm to be black. Keep. There we go. Exit. Exit. No. I want to take a look. See, was there hair? You can actually change the hair. Next. Previous. Change her hair to that. Yeah, there we go. Keep it. And then we're going to exit. Yes, we're going to keep it. Create a new character. We're going to do a dwarven male fighter. And he is going to be lawful neutral. And no, we don't want to keep that character. No. One more. There we go. We'll keep whatever that is. Yes. And we're going to call him Grimly. Alright. Like Gimli, but with an R. There we go. Keep that. We're going to change the head. Let's give that, there we go, nice dwarven head, and we'll keep that body. We'll go ahead and keep that. Yeah. Now we need to add ourselves a cleric, and I'm going to say a human cleric that's male, and he's going to be lawful good. We want a high wisdom, so no. We're going to go until we get a really high wisdom. I'm not going to do any character. There we go. We'll keep that one. And his name is going to be Fred. We'll keep the head, but the body, I want to give him that one there. Keep. And we're going to have to change the colors. Color 1 body. Previous. There we go. Keep. And let's see here. We'll leave the arm and leg alone. Exit. And color 2 body. Next. We'll keep that. And exit. Yes. Alright, we've got to create a new character. We're going to go with a straight magic user, and she is going to be straight thief. Yeah, straight thief. Neutral good. Now this is going to be a true neutral. Gnome. We want a high dexterity here, so we're going to hit no until we get dexterity that's higher. Oh, that's good. We're going to stay that. Yes. And this is going to be Dilly. Yeah, that's right, Dilly. The head is going to go to that, and the body is going to go to the burly man. Well, we've got to choose one, so Now we'll go back around to that one with the leather armor and the cape. There we go. And keep that. Alright. Color of the hair we have to change so that it's black. Keep. Body so that it's brown. Keep. And change the arm. Keep. And the leg, which we want to have nice black pants. Keep. We're going to exit that. Oh, and the hair. Oh, it's black. We just kept that, so we're going to keep that. Unfortunately, this doesn't give you a male or female character. So we're going to go ahead and do 2. And maybe changing the face. No, that'll just change the color. Anyway, body, we want a brown kind of color. Well, that's good there. Face, next, previous, we're going to exit. Shield, arm, we want brown. There we go, keep that. And leg, we're going to go with black. And we're going to keep that. Yes, that's okay. So we've got a fighter, magic user, thief, we've got a fighter, we've got a cleric, we've got a thief, and we have a 6 character limit. So let's go ahead and add a half elf, male, and this guy's going to be a straight magic user who's going to be crazy. We want high intelligence, really high intelligence. So I'm going to go until intelligence is at 17 or 18. Oh, there we go. Nah, I don't like that. There we go, that's a good one. And yes, we're going to keep this character. Character's name, why don't we call him let's see here. Let me look around. Soltec. There we go. Soltec. We're going to change that head so that he's not a very happy dude. Oh, that looks pretty crazy. We'll keep that. And the body, we're going to change to that. There we go. So if we remember, his hair was white. There we go. And his body was purple. Keep that. And hair is white. Weapon. Arm was purple. Keep that. Very not easy to figure out, is it? And then we're going to next till we get purple. There we go. Keep. And then we're going to exit. Color 2. Its body is going to be purple. Oh, darker purple's fine. Face is fine. Shield, arm is going to be purple. And the leg is going to be purple. And newer versions of the game, they actually give you the ability to be in robes and stuff like that. So here we go. We're going to exit. Yes, we're going to keep that. Now we're going to add Excalibur to the party. Aramella to the party. Grimly, Fred, Dilly, and Soltec. There's our party. We can drop characters, we can modify characters, we can view them. So we can view, and there's Soltec. We can view them, and we're going to exit. And we just cursor up and say we want to view Excalibur again. There we go. And exit. So we can add character to parties, remove them, save current game. That's what we're going to do. Save A. There we go. And then finally, we're going to begin adventuring. Greetings, courageous ones. I am Ralph, appointed by the council to introduce newcomers to the fair city of Phlan. If you will accompany me, I will start the tour. Oh, and that's the sound, yeah. You now face an entrance to the Temple of Tyr. There are 3 temples in Phlan: Tyr's, Soon's, and Tempus. Tyr's is the largest and houses Bishop Braccio. If you will turn around now, you will see the entrance to the passenger dock area we just departed. New ships down the perilous passage here, but the council is developing a plan to open up the sea lanes. Please follow me. Behind these doors are the special training schools where adventurers increase their skills. Let us now go to the city's most important building. We are just outside the city hall. Proclamations are posted on these walls. Inside, the city clerk awards council's commissions. Commissions are the quickest way to fame and fortune. On your right is one of the entrances to Soon's temple. As with all Phlan's temples, various clerical services are offered inside. On your left is an entrance to the city's park. Beyond this gate are the monster-ridden areas of the old city. We are slowly preparing for settlement. The council offers a generous reward to those who clear areas of monsters. Our tour is ended. Again, let me urge you to apply to the city clerk for a commission. Goodbye, and good fortune. You're on your own now. Alright, so you move with the cursor keys. Yay. That's awesome. So you can walk around and we can look at the temples and everything. And that squeak is you can't go into that door. This is the awesome sauce. You are outside the city hall. The city clerk awaits inside to award commissions. You enter the city hall. As you face down the hallway, you see a guarded door. Let's see what happens if we look at area. Oh, it's the map. Aha! So we can see a map of the area. We can cast, we can view, we can encamp, search, or look. But I'm going to get rid of the area map. We're going to go down one. You're outside the clerk's office. Guards posted around the door in the south wall. Watch you closely. Let's look. That's going to tell us the same exact thing. Isn't that fun? And here's the clerk. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers.
Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward.
The clerk shuffles through her papers.
On the matter of commission,
She says,
I can offer the following.
The slums immediately
to our west need to be cleared of monsters. Sokol Keep on Thorn Island must be cleared. The council is offering a reward for books, maps, terms, etc., which prove useful information about Phlan before the fall. The reward is tied to the value of the information. These are all of the commissions currently available.
And then she kicks us out. How do you like that? I think we go this way. Oh, it's blocked. You're intercepted by the council guard. Halt! Your presence is not authorized. Leave. Do you leave? Ah, yes. I do not want to die. There we go. Now, we have our things, and we're going to go ahead and view and trade. Trade to Aramella. There we go. Select type of coin. Well, we're going to exit. We're not going to trade coin there. We're going to exit, and we're going to find ourselves I forget exactly where the weapons and armor are. See, exit. Let's go hit the area. We're going to go this way because I think there is a place down here where we can buy weapons. Oh, we've got to go this way. I think that right there is... Shopkeeper greets you and offers you items for sale. Can I show you something? Yes. Okay, so he is going... Excalibur is going to buy... Oh, this is the silver place, so we're going to exit, and we're going to exit. We're going to go to the next one. The shop sells silver items.
Would you like to see our selection?
No. We don't want silver items. We want weapons and armor. The shop specializes in arms and armor. Could I show you all wares? Yes. Excalibur is going to buy... Excalibur... No, he's got 160 gold. Exit that. Exit that. Exit that. Excalibur wants to buy. There we go. So we're going to go down until we find a sword. Oh, and this is all he has. Ah, man. So we're going to get... We'll start off with a battle axe. There we go. Buy. And... Oh, next page. Well, we can at least give something to someone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kit out. You just use your home and end keys and select stuff. And there's the longsword I want to buy. Buy. This is very, very primitive. And I wish we had a chance to have done something a long time ago about this. But well, that's what we get. We're going to buy some ring mail. And a shield. Exit. Now we're going to view Excalibur, and now we can hit I for items, and we can cursor up and down and ready them. So we hit R for the longsword, R for ringmail, and R for shield. Now watch, if we try to go up and do the battle axe, it tells us already using longsword. So we're going to trade this, and we're going to trade it to Grimly. We're going to exit, and now he's got his weapon, his armor, and his shield. And as you can see, weapon, armor, and status okay. I'm going to exit that. Now Aramella is going to buy. She's the fighter thief. We're going to see if we can... Oh, we have to go next. And we're going to get studded leather armor because she's a magic user thief as well. And she is going to be carrying... a short bow and a bunch of arrows. Let's see here. Previous... And she's going to have a short sword as her main weapon. Now we can exit and view her and go into her items, and we're going to go ahead and ready this. There we go. And we can't do that, but she's going to be carrying a short bow. She's in stud leather armor. Exit. And then we can exit here, go down to Grimly, and we're going to view him. He's the fighter. Okay, so giving him the battle axe is the right thing. We're going to exit, and we're going to buy. He is going to buy next. He's going to have a lot. We're going to give him some banded mail and a shield. Exit and view him. Go into his items. and we're going to ready each of those. We're going to exit. Exit. Fred. He is the cleric. So let's go ahead and buy. We're going to give him, does it show the mace? Next. There's a mace right there. Buy the mace. And we're going to go and get some nice armor. Go with the banded mail and a shield. Exit. View. Items. Ready, ready, ready. And Dilly was the thief. So she is going to buy a short sword and a short bow. Buy the short sword. Next we get the short bow right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with studded leather armor. Exit. View. Items. We're going to ready the short. Oh, wrong class. Oh well. Ready the short sword. Ready the leather armor. What? We should be able to do that. Okay, so we're going to sell that. Yeah, we have to sell it for half. We're going to trade that to Aramella. Trade to Aramella. Trade to Aramella. Trade to Aramella. Trade to Aramella. And sell that. No, we'll trade that to Grimly. There we go. And then we're going to go exit. Exit. She's going to buy. We're going to get leather armor. So next. Leather armor is pretty cheap though, so that's pretty cool. Buy that. And I think we have to get darts. There we go. And we'll buy a bunch of darts. Exit, view, and items. Now she should, if I take that off, she should be able to do darts, yeah. It's been a long time since I've played this edition of D&D. So let's exit, and yeah, we'll get Soul Tech, our magic user. Yep. We're going to go ahead and buy his stuff. He can use, I think, darts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And can we get a quarterstaff? Quarterstaff? He can't wear any armor. Oh, there we go. There's the quarterstaff. But he can use that. We're going to exit. View him. Items. And we're going to go ahead and ready the quarterstaff. Yep. And the darts. Yeah, okay. So he's always going to wear that. Exit. And he has 4 gold left. So we're going to exit. Excalibur is going to go ahead and pool all the gold. And we're going to take the gold and 8 and the platinum and 57. So he's going to be carrying all the money. Fred is the best fighter here that we've got because armor class is 1. It's very close to 0. And everybody else, Soul Tech is the bad part. So let's go ahead and exit and see what's in this shop here. It sells items. So I think this is general items. And we're going to say yes. And we're going to buy. Okay, so flask of oil, holy symbols. Ooh, yeah, we need to get a holy symbol. So we're going to exit. And Excalibur is going to buy. We'll go ahead and get a wooden holy symbol of Tyr. Exit, view, items, trade this to, I think, Fred. And then we're going to exit. I thought there was a way to go through, so exit. We'll have to do it this way. And view Fred. Yep, he was a cleric. Items. And he can use that. Your hands are full, so I have to go up to Mace, turn that off, and then I can do the wooden holy symbol of Tyr. Alright, let's exit, exit, and exit. We are ready to go adventuring. Now, if I haven't gotten myself turned around, this should take us up and around. There we go. We don't want to go there, we want to go up this way. Three docks. And there's the passenger dock. This is the training hall right here. The city council. And then we walk along here. You walk near the poisonous Barren River. You are by the gateway to the unsettled areas. The city watch eyes you suspiciously, and we will find out what happens next time. Enjoy playing games. Enjoy playing retro games, especially Pool of Radiance. This is bringing back lots of memories, and the maps are a little fuzzy, but I'm getting to them. Please like, favorite, and subscribe if you want to see more retro gaming like this. It would be awesome. And if you want me to put in some free music, please let me know, and I can put in low-intensity music behind stuff like this. I think I'm going to do that in lieu of the audio, because the audio is kind of sucky. Please visit www.patreon.com/ExcaliburZone and become a patron. It's only $1 a month, and is all you need, and it really helps out a lot. If I can get enough patrons and enough money flowing, then I can increase the number of videos, the types of videos. I can put console gaming in here. I can do a bunch of other things, board gaming, get the equipment I need for proper board game tutorials and stuff like that. It would be a really big help. And maybe I'll be doing some Patreon only series here in the future. As always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.